Hi everyone, how are you feeling today? Let's start the video here together in this energy by taking a deep breath, inhaling together, just breathing in deeply into our lower abdominal. And just kind of feel with your breath where you are today without judging the breath, the situation of forcing the breath, just letting the breath be as it is in this moment. Not forcing it, not changing it. Don't run away from yourself. Stay here. Have the courage to stay. And just breathe. Good. Thank you. Thank you for staying. Change is often difficult. Change is difficult for everyone around also. Because change indicates that you will not be the same person. And everyone around you will become strangers. And they also will feel disconnected and not knowing how to be with this new version of you. Things may fall away so that other things can fall into place. It's not about being selfish. It's about staying in your vortex, in your creative reality, and to honor your existence and not being sucked back into how everyone thinks or what they want. Because we're all one. But what happens usually, it's that, let's use an example. I personally have strong resistance towards authorities, something that wants to rule me, to decide. It goes against my reality. I know I came here alone. I was born alone. Nobody gave me anything. Creator gave me an opportunity to be in a physical form. Authorities want to control, which creates a resistance inside of me of how I see creation. It doesn't mean that I dislike or that I fight against, but I acknowledge that I am not meant to follow authority because I am my own authority. And this resistance creates anger in me. I can feel that anger when authorities are controlling or limiting. But I'm also aware of their perspective. I do not acquiesce into what anyone wants me to do. I still follow my heart. And that has caused me to lose a lot. And it's okay, because I trust that divine always has my back. And in every situation, that has been true. So this is for me. This is what I know. This is my truth. And I'm not fighting against anyone, because when we are in this fighting, this is when we are back into the ego, back into this fighting. But what one needs to know is some things are worth fighting for. As here, if I know that this will make me an angrier person, and I will force myself in a situation, in a reality that's not mine, I will go against myself. That means that I will harm myself for someone else's pleasure. I can't do that because I love myself. This is just one example. However this resonates in your life, in your situation, know that when you give away your power in a relationship, in a work environment, in your family, you give away something of yourself, and that creates anger and resentment. So don't fight against anyone. Trust. Trust in other people also. When you are in this channel and you're listening to what we are saying to you, there is a form of trust. Trusting that I have the best interest for you, as I'm trusting that the viewer will have the best interest of listening to me and not wanting to send bad vibrations. That we're sending to one another something beautiful, pure, and good. That when you see these messages, you know that they are not hateful messages. Sometimes, as the message yesterday, it can be very vibrational, rough, and cutting, but it's still a place of love. And you know, sometimes when the place from love is, you have to say it rough. When the child crosses the street and the car is about to hit it, you scream roughly, not because of being harsh to the child, more of wanting the child to react fast, to understand it. So you see, there's a difference. You can also say something rough, but in a loving way. It's all about the attention behind it. What is your attention behind it? As long as your attentions are pure, then the result will always be good. So trusting is essential, and not giving away your power. It's good to listen to everyone. It's good. Everyone has something valuable to teach you. But at the end of the day, you need to take your own decisions. You need to trust yourself, because otherwise you just live life with resentment. And sometimes it is difficult. It is difficult to make that choice, to leave that job, to leave that situation, to leave that friendship, to leave that relationship. We can be conditioned into believing that this is the right thing to do. And sometimes we can also be in situations where we will harm ourselves by holding on to something that doesn't serve us. We all do it, you know? It's not a shaming matter. This is what actually happens to us all. On some level in a situation, this happens to us all. Where we stay in a situation that doesn't serve us. And it's difficult. It is. It truly is. This needs to be acknowledged that it is difficult. It is difficult to break patterns in families that has been there for centuries to change something else. It is difficult when your defense mechanism in your ego has been always to fight and to attack, because that's what you maybe have felt that you've been haven't been thrown at you constantly. So this is just a mode that automatically just shifts on. How to re-engineer yourself, to rewire yourself from your neurons to your brain to how you function. It's difficult because you have to create new pathways. And that can take time because these old patterns easily come back. So don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up. We do it all the time. If you want to succeed in something, you will always try to tear yourself down. You can sometimes even go against yourself. And this is not intentionally. So I want you to know when this resistance happens in you, when you start to doubt other people, go back to yourself. Find your place, find your home back to yourself. Center yourself and inhale and remember that we are all one. And this is not a fight against anyone. This is truly a fight against yourself first. And to understand that there's no need to fight. There's only a need of letting go and accept that this is not for my highest good. And that is okay. It's okay to let it go, to be gentle with yourself, to smile to yourself, to smile inside of your heart, and to stay in your heart, to stay centered. Stay here and trust the other. Don't trust the mind. Don't trust the thoughts. Don't trust the energies that you're surrounded with that are giving you those thoughts that are the same. Stand in your own authority, in your vortex, in your reality, because you are a creator. You create your reality. See, when you let someone else rule your reality, you lose your strength. But when you create your reality, that is when you can give the world the most of it too, because you're giving them a perspective that's different, that's not the same. And this brings value to people. The same thing doesn't generate something new. It just gives the same result. It just creates the same. It just creates copies. And all the copied suits are not available, but your suit is available. Put on your suit. Be your original self. And humble yourself. Don't be so rough. Understand where that anger comes from. And sometimes it's difficult in the situation. Maybe we can't get out of it as easy. Then there's something there that we can learn. There's always something there that we can learn and take from it. And know that the Most High will always, always bring love. And consciousness always wants you to expand. And when you clear out, where you can receive a higher consciousness, you will see the situation different. Everything shifts. Even if you're in the same place, in the same situation with the same, something will shift because your consciousness shifts and you see it in a different layer. You don't see it in the same layer. So it's not the same for you. It might be the same for someone else that stands in the same consciousness doing the same thing. Nothing shifts because there is no room. Consciousness cannot enter where there is no room for it. You need to be receptive, to be open, to love everything, to understand. Because the more you love, the more you acknowledge everything that exists, the more it will acknowledge you. And you will be expanded to see more of everything. So humble yourself and understand that these patterns, they are there. And it is okay. You will get out of any situation when the time is meant for you to do so. When you learn your lessons, everything falls away from that situation. So just keep on releasing and trusting. And let's just end this with a short meditation just to ground yourself today. And then we will do the tarot cards as an advisor what action you can take today. Okay? So just feel comfortable wherever you are, just for this duration. Just close your eyes and feel comfortable. Just relax your eyelids. Just rest your eyes. So just a few seconds you can give yourself. The ego will want you to run away. So resistance here is not bad. It's just saying that something is happening. Okay. Careful with your ears. Hear the bell. Breathe deeply. Breathe into your belly. Breathe in the light. A beautiful, soft light that's pure and so easy. And breathe in this light and feel how it expands your whole body. Exhale all dust and dark color. Inhale the pure and purify your whole body. And exhale this darkness that is not you, that's filthy, however you visualize it. Keep on breathing. Feel your whole body. Feel which part of your body is tense. Without changing it, just stay with it. Just be present with it, like a friend that acknowledges. And try to take a breath of light into this tense place, wherever it is in you. Good. Just breathe light into it without expecting anything from it. Just like a friend will give advice. Stay with your breath. Thoughts are maybe arising. There is no wrong and right. You're doing it exactly the way that it's supposed to be. It's right for you, and that's the most important. We are all unique. Take 3 more nourishing breaths. Inhale and exhale. Don't rush. Relax. Come back. Open your eyes to the world. Move yourself slowly. Stay present. Be relaxed. And use the mantra, everything is the way that it is supposed to be. All is well. Just feel the nourishment of this moment. Feel relaxed. Feel how everything is so relaxing. Let's see, what does the viewer need to know, or the action that they need to take today? What action do they need to take? Retreat. Take some time to yourself today. See, the energies are supporting you and reminding you that today is a day for you to retreat, to go inward, to take a walk in the forest, be in a place where there's only you. Leave your phone behind and just retreat from the outside world. Give yourself the permission. That is your message. We hope you all have a wonderful day, and we are sending love your way. May you expand, may you grow, and most importantly, may you glow, beautiful soul. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for all your likes and shares and comments. We appreciate you. Sending love your way. Bye.